What's going on, guys? I've got a 2009 GMC Acadia, and I'm using this car to point out to you the location of the starter relay and the starter fuse. And I'm also going to show you some troubleshooting steps. So on the passenger side under the hood, here's the fuse box here. We remove the cover by pushing in on each of these three tabs and lifting up. Set the cover aside and we can see the fuses and relays. Now the starter fuse is going to be this 40 amp J-case fuse. I've scribbled an S on there, and you should be able to look down through the top of that and see if it's blown or not. This is a good fuse. If you do have to remove it, you can use some needle nose pliers. Just grip it on either side, wiggle it from side to side, and pull up. Now as far as the relay goes, the starter relay is in the middle here. So my favorite way to troubleshoot this is to have someone try to start the car while I tap on that relay. Sometimes relays can get stuck and tapping on it can free it up. Another great troubleshooting method is to remove the relay and you can swap it with the relay next to it. If after swapping the relay the car starts right up, then you know the issue is probably with the relay the whole time. Now as far as some deeper diagnostic stuff you can do, you'll note I've drawn a red line here, diagonal. If you take some wire, you can manually power the starter by connecting these two pins together. This is something that will potentially be dangerous. You want to make sure that the car is in park and that nobody's hands are anywhere near the engine compartment when you do this. But by connecting these two pins together, you will be manually getting power sent to the starter, which should result in the engine turning over, assuming that the starter is good, that your battery is good, that the connection is good, and also that your engine is not locked up. One really common issue with these cars, people often neglect to check the battery because of where it is. The battery is located on the passenger side underneath. There should be a cover in this area. But check your battery, check the connections as well. A loose connection can give you a lot of starting issues as well. And lastly, I'm going to point out to you where you can actually find the starter. It's on the front of the engine. You can see it right there. It's underneath where the exhaust manifold would be. Here's a close-up view of it. And probably the easiest way to get to the starter is through the bottom. So yeah, I hope this information was helpful for you. Please be sure to let me know if you have any questions, or more importantly, if you have any advice for troubleshooting the starter on your GMC Acadia.